Okay, guys, it is story time.
Yo, life's a wave and I'm catching that flow. Every step I take is a way for me to grow. Planting seeds of dreams in this fertile ground. With each new beat, hear my spirit unbound. Feel the rhythm, let it lift you high. With every note, let your worries fly. Simply Nessie, simply fly. Keep it true, reach the sky.
I'm Nessie, that's me, simple and true. Welcome to my channel. I'm glad to see you. We're gonna be doing a story time. I know that I was gonna wait until I got more evidence or whatever. For the past 2 weeks, I've been in a depression mood. I am going to tell you what happened. So stay tuned. So this is gonna be a McDonald's story time. I know you guys love McDonald's story time. I love McDonald's story time. You guys love McDonald's story time. Here am I to tell you guys about McDonald's. 2 weeks ago on Veterans Day, I request on my other first job to have the day off. There is no school. There's no after school care. There's nobody to watch my daughter. Yes, she's 13, but she's not allowed to stay home by herself. No Popo's not gonna call me. No CPS will not coming for me. I work on my second job, which is McDonald's. I do work on a Tuesday. It was not a permanent Tuesday. It was just like a temporary thing. When I'm off on Tuesday, I could work Tuesday. I didn't see my name. I asked Blue, the one who owned McDonald's. I asked her why my name is not on the schedule. She like, what are you talking about? I had to like repeat myself 3 times like, okay, am I talking fast or am I talking slow or am I talking like, I don't know. I said, Blue, why my name is not on the schedule? She's like, she don't know, but you could still come Thursday and Friday. Now the person who was doing the schedule, I was looking for orange, but I couldn't find orange. I was like, okay, whatever. So I come to work Thursday, tell Purple to clock me in. So my son was there. He had done come back from his suspension. Everything was jolly. The one Red come and tell me, but oh, my name is not on the schedule. Blue told her that I got suspended. Suspended for what? Nobody couldn't tell me what I got suspended for. So I was like, that's kind of stupid. So I was like, okay, don't tell me I got suspended for Veterans Day. I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever days they give me at Publix, I work there. Now, if I'm not working at that particular day, it was not a permanent day for me to work at my second job. No, I asked for my first job the day off because I don't have nobody to watch her. And I didn't expect you to stay home. I was like, okay, whatever. Red told me I got suspended. That Blue said I got suspended. Suspended for what? So my son asking around like, why I got suspended for? It don't make no sense. It doesn't make no sense. I reached out to Blue. I went and texted her what I had to say. I'll put the screenshot on what she told me and what I told her. In her point of view, it just didn't make no sense. I feel like as a single mom, to be honest with you, it is hard to find an after school care or a babysitter. For me, I don't have no family. When I first came up here, it was my son who had to take care of my daughter. As time goes by, she went after school in EDP. Okay, fine. No problem. It wasn't like a problem. Since it becomes a problem, the Blue told me, but oh, this is a business and she understands family situation. No, you guys don't understand. Goes to doctor appointment, I bring a note. If my daughter go out to a doctor appointment, I bring a note. But because I didn't come that day to come to work, I got suspended. How 2 adults could come to work where there's a minor and there's no school? People don't understand, or business don't understand. You have a responsibility. When you leave your kids home, police come for you. They ain't gonna come for the business. They're gonna come for you. I said, this is a text message I sent to her because I block Blue and I block Red. I didn't have nothing to do with them. So I said, good morning, how are you? I'm writing to address this recent suspension issue to me. I respectfully request a clarification regarding the reason given, specifically the claim of no communication on professional contact. Now, there's no communication. You guys simply told me Tuesday that I was suspended, but nobody didn't say nothing. Have no information on the computer why I got suspended for. They are very unprofessional. They don't talk to you. I was giggling, I was laughing. They don't come and talk to you. They don't even pick up a phone and say, okay, what day can you work? Are you willing to work this day? Nothing like that. I said on this date in question, I was unable to report to work because of minor child. was at home with no school due to Veterans Day. Now remember, I requested day on my first job, and they expect me to come work to Veterans Day. 2 adults in a house cannot just go and leave a minor. I said, as a parent, it is my responsibility to ensure my child's safety and supervision. I made an effort to manage the situation appropriately. At no point I intend to unprofessionally or fail to communicate. My goal has always been to maintain professional and reliable in the workplace. I believe that open communication between 2 adults is essential, especially when it's emergency or childcare matters arise. I'm requesting a fair review of the suspension and circumcision surrounding it. Lastly, I would like to address my schedule. I am sure why I was removed from the schedule. Spoke last Tuesday and I was not given indication that I would be taken off for Thursday or Friday. You informed me I should report to work, yet on Thursday morning, Red told me that I was suspended. I have not received any explanation regarding to the decision. I'm requesting clarification. Thank you for taking the time to review my concern. I'm willing to discuss the matter further in need. Blue wrote back to me. She said, good morning. Thank you for reaching out. The Veteran Day holiday was a regular day of business. Your schedule. If I was scheduled, let's put it this way. They put up their schedule on Wednesday. Schedule put up at Tuesday at 10 o'clock. Between Monday and Tuesday, I don't know my schedule, but I did request the veterans up. There was no communication with the manager or request in the book for the day off. But remember, I requested off in Veterans Day. They have a calendar, right? They scratch out all the holidays off. They scratch out a day for Thanksgiving. Now, I can't work for Thanksgiving. I could work on my first job, but when it comes to the second job, I can't work the days. My son told Blue about the following day. I shared that everyone that was a no call, no show, or an unexcused absent would be suspended. Due to high number of employees falling into the category, suspension was divided up over 2 weeks. I was supposed to be suspended for a week, and I give her the schedule for Thanksgiving that my son couldn't work the Monday and he could work the Tuesday and the Wednesday. The Thursday was Thanksgiving. The Friday I was supposed to come back to work after Thanksgiving, and that was Black Friday. I was going to go work my son's schedule, but not to work early in the morning or being like 8 to 4 or 9 to 5. They put him up and they put me on the schedule. Okay, it is 2 weeks now. This Thursday, which is tomorrow, by the time you get this story time, it's already tomorrow. It's gonna be 2 weeks since I have not been working. 2 weeks, and that's 2 weeks without pay. And I was like, this is crazy. Yours fall in the past work week. When you asked me about the schedule, I thought it was a mistake. I did not remember those days were off for that reason. Red now told me she did not allow you to work. Remind me of the reason why. Purple clocked me in. Red did not clock me in. Purple didn't even know I was suspended. So when I had called the phone last week, Tuesday, I called and asked for my son. No, I asked for the other manager. I'm getting lost with these colors. I asked for the other manager, but the manager wasn't there. Purple now, she's like, oh, are you coming to work? And I was like, no, I'm not coming to work. She's like, why not? I said, well, they got me suspended. She was like, what?
What?
She was like, you suspended? I'm like, yeah. Suspended for what? I don't know. Even though she said I got suspended, the Blue told me I got suspended for Veterans Day. That got nothing to do with me. My time frame is to work on Thursday and Friday at my second job. I only put myself in on Tuesday because I don't work on Tuesday at my first job. That was it. Nothing more than that. She was like, well, your name is not on the schedule. And I was like, there's nothing in the computer saying that I'm suspended. She said, I do apologize for the error in the response. I respect the role as a parent, but I'm sure you respect my role with the business. Veterans, they don't have nothing to do with me. Plus, I requested on my first job. That's my job over there is Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. They don't really give me Tuesday to work, or sometimes it does. That's my job over there. I only fill in because they don't put me to work on Tuesday. That's not my problem about the second job or why I didn't come Tuesday. Most of our employees are parents and have to meet arrangement for care of children on school holidays and civic holidays. Well, boo-boo, I don't have nobody to work or watch my daughter on no holidays. There's no child care. She don't need to daycare because she's 13 years old. She cannot watch herself. I can't leave her alone. So what the heck you want me to do? Bring her McDonald's with a bunch of homeless people there? I understand the challenge and have to make personal sacrifice as well. I only take care of one child. Even though I have 2 kids, I take care of one child who needs my help. Now, if something happened to my daughter, just say God forbid, something happened to her, it's hard to leave your child home. You're not supposed to. That's the law in Florida. You're not supposed to leave your child. Now, but this is a new law they have in Florida. If your child is 14, you got to check on your child every hour. How are you going to check your child every hour when you're at work? Does that mean you got to call them every hour, which I don't have a problem with that? Or do you have to be leaving your job every hour, which you'll be fired? I don't know. That's what she told me. I mean, what you guys would do in a situation like this? I understand the challenge and have make a personal sacrifice. I don't know what personal sacrifice she did. I did way personal sacrifice. My personal sacrifice for my daughter. I have to take my daughter to the doctor. If something happened to her, I have to be there in the ER, in school. Sacrifice she have to make. But we'll fast forward. So having the ability to have off all the holidays and school vacation is not something I can guarantee to anyone. It's not that I have it off. Now, Thanksgiving, I don't work the Thursday, well, the Friday. Christmas now is going to be a problem because I don't see it already. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna request it the whole 2 weeks off. I'm gonna do something else, do DoorDash something, because I don't have time for this. We have been quite flexible with your schedule needs. I do appreciate it. What you bring to the team, I am confident that communication will be clear and I will be more cognizant of answering any questions or concern of answering questions to make sure I am consistent. I am more than happy to speak in person with you when you return. Thank you. Have a blessing Thanksgiving. And then I told her, thank you for responding back to me. I really appreciate it. When I do come back, and we definitely need to talk about this situation because it's disappointing. I said, happy Thanksgiving. And then she said, thank you. We'll talk then. Whole situation got me in a depressed mood. It's like, where's money gonna come? Where money gonna come from? All of this just put me in depressed. I did not cry. I was just mad because God had his seasons. God had his reasons. God had his purpose. I'm alive. That's the most important thing. Being depressed is not easy because you don't have money coming in. Even though, yeah, well, my first job, last time I worked was last week. So that's 2 weeks off from my first job. 2 weeks in this one. That's a full 2 weeks off of both jobs, just home. It really gets to me. And talking about this is like for the past few days, it's like I don't want to talk about it because it's making me mad. I feel more confident talking to you guys about it. I don't know if you're going to have a part 2. We shall see if it will have a part 2, and I'll tell you the outcome of the situation. I have my receipt that I did ask for it off on my first job. So I have my receipt that I did clock in because Purple clocked me in. Red didn't know why I was suspended for. It's like she would beat her on the bush, and then Red, she's supposed to be my friend manager. She'd act funny now, and I don't have time for that. It's like, I'm not your friend. I really don't care. She's the type of person, she don't care. Why should I care about you? I'm over with it. I just like over with it. And I come back to work tomorrow, stay in my corner. I don't want to hear any negativity in my brains. I'm trying to be living in a godly right and be faithful to God. The more I sing gospel in my head, the more I feel at ease. I feel like better. I don't need to deal with McDonald's drama, the negativity, who want to fight who. It's too much. Was my situation? Yes. When she told me I got suspended, I was mad because that's so stupid. Like, you couldn't tell me, what am I suspended for? What is the reason? Why am I suspended for? My son didn't even know what was the reason, but I told him, oh, they suspended me for Veterans Day. That's stupid. I didn't even belong to work on yours at that side from Monday to Wednesday. I only did it because it was as a September. It wasn't a permanent thing. They don't even ask me what days I work. I will not be doing that anymore. So I'll be working my Thursday and Friday only. The Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, if I'm off during whatever time, I'm not going to work McDonald's. I'm over with that. I'll just do DoorDash, whatever, or do Shippo and just get extra money and just put it to the side for groceries or pay a bill. I'm over with that. This is not working out. Something gotta give and something gotta go. McDonald's have to go. First time I stay, but both gonna have to go one way or the other. If I'm gonna find a job, they all gotta go. If they pay good, they give me hours, I'm good. They all gotta go. Bye-bye. This is my story time. I didn't want to share it, but I wanted to share it with somebody out there. Comment down below what you think about this situation. It's a crazy situation, depressing situation, sad situation, mad situation. But like I said, it's a season for a reason. Why this happened? Maybe I needed a break. To be honest with you, I enjoy my break. These 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I enjoy my break. It was like me and you talking to each other. I don't have my kids making noise. I have nothing. There are so much things excited I wanted to share you guys coming soon. I know I haven't vlogged outside, but I'm gonna start doing that again. I'm not gonna be afraid because this camera is just small in the palm of my hand. So I'm gonna be doing more entrepreneurial vlogs. I'm gonna do that if the house is quiet. My kids don't make too much noise. Stay tuned to that. I want to start doing my podcast with Faith, so I want to change it around. We're gonna do that. I might not show my face in the podcast, so I want to share, my faith with you guys. I wanted to share my experience of story time. Story times is like the story time. I'm gonna tell you like things that I go through. Story time behind the scene, but I'm gonna do story times. So I'm gonna share you guys. I love do story times. I love to do story time, and I love to do unboxing. This is my channel. Keep it simple, keep it classy. See you next time. It's Nessie. Bye.